This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. We're in Piscataway, New Jersey at SHI Stadium, the home of the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Scarlet Knights will kick this away to get us going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Turner steps out of bounds at the 17. Hand it off. And that run goes nowhere against this fired-up defense. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
First third down of the game. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He gets hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
They finally got him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Scarlet Knights looking to cash in this red zone trip. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. second down play. The shotgun running play call. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Signs a quick throw. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. And the Commodores will crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. Got the first down and still motoring. Commodores pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And he's got it again. Many gain brought down short of the marker. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Unit up for first down.
And the Commodores will have 1st and 10 here. He's got room to run. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Design quarterback run. Commodores are looking to keep this drive going. And Kirk Rutgers has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. No running with the draw play. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Now the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You can tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That's how he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power, or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
Grab behind the line. It's Sullivan. The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Drop over the middle. It's Taylor. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Second down after that completion. The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. found some room at the 45. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Scarlet Knights pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught on the outside. It's Taylor. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This is the 6th play on the drive. On third down, he drops to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Scarlet Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass, but, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, and put 6 more on the board.
No problem with the PHC, lead 14-3. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Play action here on first down. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They get into the ground about the 18-yard line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's been excellent.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Taylor. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he didn't get much, but you know what? He got just enough that he needed to get the first down. The pressure came, but they allowed him to escape just enough to be able to get to the sideline, to get out of bounds, and picked up that first down.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Commodores will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline, and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, it's a great toss play for the first down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball to the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up the first down.
Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Send the back in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 45. They've got him at the 48, and that's a first down.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And the Scarlet Knights are on the move here. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. The Scarlet Knights are in the red zone. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
I'd really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
He'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They look to throw it here on second down. Pass caught. And he's going to be taken down there. Bart, there is a flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He's looking to throw. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's reeled in. It's Fleming. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pre-snap motion from the offense. 4th down, look at a throw for it. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Downfield shot, balls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Commodores. Great connection there for 6 points.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He's swarmed by the defense.
Interesting call here by this offense in the 2-point conversion. Just not enough depth on that route to get him across the goal line. And the defense does a nice job of coming up with that tackle to keep him short.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving his defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. Caught by the receiver. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made it one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spite of the 48. The offense really clicking against this battle defense.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
Pass caught, a second down now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
The Scarlet Knights pick up enough yardage for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Back to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And the Scarlet Knights have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He's got it, looking for the end zone. The ball is out. He's going to get it. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Boy, the offense catches a break with that ball going out of bounds. They retain possession and still have a chance to come away with points inside the red zone.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's got it right into the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Scarlet Knights line it up with 1st and goal.
Pound 55 weak.
QB keeper all the way. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Rutgers. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27. Commodores looking to use the up-tempo offense here. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Took contact on the throw. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Penalty makes it first down and 20. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. And that's an offensive pass interference call. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense is off schedule here after that first down loss. Here comes second down. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Gets loose. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, almost intercepted for a second time today. Couldn't quite hold on, but it brings up third down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He fires downfield. He makes the grab. Tackle made it a 31. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw yet again. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a changing quick in return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. On first down, it's play action. He's looking deep down the middle. And he makes the grab inside the 10. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch. The Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Scarlet Knights will line up here on first down and goal.
Here we go.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Dump ball's caught by the running back. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, second down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Look at a throw on third and goal. Bringing pressure. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. Back in motion now. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Here we go. Third and goal coming up.
Keep it together, offense. Keep it together.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Near the goal line. Can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
On the double.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking for a late, deep throw. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Touchdown, Commodores. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And they've got him, a sack on 4th down. There's a penalty marker down. If it's on the offense, it's a change of possession. Well, a really entertaining game. It came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.